Thank you, Cyrus. Welcome, everybody. It's great to be back in South Africa. As Cyrus said, my name's Andy Preston from Manchester in the UK, home of the greatest football team in the entire world. It's always fun when I come to South Africa and talk about Manchester United, especially having been to Durban last week, where we seem to have an inordinate number of Liverpool fans. And I did see a Liverpool fan this morning, actually, very well dressed in a suit. I said, it's funny, the last time I saw a Liverpool fan in a suit, they were up in court. So that's the anti-Liverpool jokes done. It's good to I was going to say it's good to see you all here, but I can't see past the first two tables. It's completely dark at the back. It's like we've got stage 3 load shedding going on over there. So welcome to you guys in the cheap seats. As Sarah said, I've a sales background. I was originally a professional buyer, so I got to beat up salespeople for a living. It was great fun. And I'm the top salesperson in the UK in the printing and office supplies industry, selling products out of a catalogue, the same as all of my competitors. I had 150 different competitors, all selling from the same catalogue. But because I worked for a franchise organisation, we had to pay a 15% royalty fee to head office. I had to charge 15% more than everyone else. So I had to come and see you, convince you to change your office supplies provider to me, to buy exactly the same thing as you're already getting from somebody you're already happy with, and charge you 15% more. Does anybody see any slight challenges in that sales role? Add to the fact it was commission only, and I thought I need to really quickly get my head around this and become good at sales. So I studied sales and what made people good at sales, and it got me to the top person in the industry. Then for the last 12 years, I've worked around the world. I've worked with 90,000 salespeople in 25 countries, helping them improve their sales. And there's key things for me in my own sales methodology called standout selling, which is how we stand out from the competition, win more business, and do so if we're a higher price or we don't have the best product. So how they win business from that. And my keynote on the new rules of selling, how I believe sales has changed and what we need to do differently now and in the future to still continue to get great sales results. So one of my new rules I'm running through today is that sales motivation is crucial, in particular sales motivation. And I mean that because I specialize in working with companies who are in tough markets, where it's difficult to differentiate. The buyer or decision maker has a number of choices, and they can decide who they want to use from 5, 10, 20 suppliers or more. That's kind of my background, is working in difficult markets. And one of the keys to working in difficult markets is how good is somebody's motivation and mindset consistently. And very often it's what we think about every day and what we say to ourselves. Who in the room talks to themselves, by the way? Hands right up. I love asking that question. Because I say, who in the room talks to themselves? Wherever I am in the world, 80% of the room go, yes, Andy, I do talk to myself. And the other 20% go, do I talk to myself? I'm not sure. Maybe I do. Pretty much we all talk to ourselves, but what things we say to ourselves, sometimes we wouldn't say to our worst enemy. I've had salespeople I've been on sales calls with that have walked in, they said, I just don't have a good feeling about this appointment. You haven't even been in there yet. So I didn't get on last time. I don't think we're going to pick up the business here. So they're talking themselves out of the deal before the deal's even appeared. Second point, the buyer's now in control. For a lot of my clients globally, financial services companies, I'm helping them make more appointments. IT companies where we're helping them close more deals. Recruitment companies, I'm helping them pull more vacancies and more clients. I've been doing that over the last 2 weeks in the US, here in the Middle East. And what I'm finding, the buyer's got more control than ever before, which allows the buyer to beat up the salesperson more than ever before. I'm finding it harder to make meetings, harder to get through to senior decision makers without using some good modern techniques. And also I'm finding some extreme cases, buyers are telling the salesperson what their price is going to be. They'll say to the salesperson, we can only afford this much, or our budget only allows for this. So in other words, the buyer is now determining the price. It's like, hang on a minute, we're the vendor, we're the supplier, it's us that does that. Not if you don't control the sales process, and the buyers will play you off against all the other vendors. So a massive challenge. So buyers are now more in control than ever before. They'll send a list of specifications through and say, this is what we're after, can you supply this? They're checking capability, can you do it? And who's got the cheapest price for me, because I'm using you as a commodity. Shelley talked about proposals this morning, and we're showing you the things that go through our minds. I'd go even further than that, 10 stages further than that, and say, in my opinion, proposals now are pointless. Because a decision's already made before the proposal should only be a confirmation of what's already been agreed. My name is Preston. I look forward to speaking at your sales conference. Thank you very much.